Hi guys, it's Brookelynne and welcome to the channel. So today's video is going to be my 1 week postnatal postpartum update, and also it's going to be 1 week of my son's update too. So let's get started. I cannot believe less time last week I just given birth to my son. His name's Noah. He's sleeping downstairs, his dad's with him, don't worry. But yeah, he's literally a delight. He's such an easy baby, and touch wood, he stays that way. But I couldn't have asked for a better baby, a better labour and delivery, which I will be filming that today if I can, and also a better postpartum recovery. So I'll get on to Noah first. So he is combo fed, so he gets like half breast milk, half bottle feeding. He did struggle a bit with breastfeeding at the start. He seemed to like unlatch himself and stuff like that, but we're working on that and he's getting better, and it's all a learning curve and it is getting better. And he does take formula. He was taking more formula at the start and I was trying to give him the odd wee feed here, there and everywhere, but now I'm just more persistent with it and just trying to get him to latch on more, and I seem to be working a lot better. So yeah, he's doing really well. He did get his wee tests and all done. He passed, like he's so healthy, he passed all his wee newborn checks to hospital, and he was 7 pounds 2 ounces and 57 centimeters long, so he was quite like an average baby, but he was long. And yeah, so it's just amazing that he is happy and healthy, and I'm so grateful and so blessed. And yeah, so we're in hospital from Thursday when I gave birth until Sunday, just to stay the free night in the midwife unit, which was lovely, and it was good having a midwife on hand for like any support, because obviously I'm a first time mum, and I did do a lot of kind of research to prepare myself. I feel like I'm too close to this camera. I did do a lot of research to prepare myself for him arriving, and yeah, this is like a learning curve, and it was good having that bit of support. Sorry, my bloody camera. It was good having that bit of support in the hospital and all the lovely visitors too. It was just a nice time. I did do a wee hospital vlog, but it wasn't a really structured one. It was kind of like thrown together. I did plan to record my labour and delivery, but I didn't get around to doing it, because obviously when you're in labour, the last thing you want to do is pick up a camera, and I'm not too mad about it. I'm just like, it was nice getting the hospital parts of the vlog too, and I did get some before I gave birth to him, like the clips to hospital. So yeah, and also he's been sleeping quite a lot, which is great. He does like an average around 3 hours sleep interval, sometimes more, sometimes a bit less. He does like a wee cat nap type of thing, and he just wakes up when he's hungry and he needs his nappy changed. And he has had the odd fussy moment where maybe he's had a bit of wind and we've just winded him, and he's kind of calmed down once he's got sorted, which is nice. He's just a wee delight. And he got his heel prick done, which he cried at getting the foot rub, like where they had to rub the feet, but the heel prick he actually didn't really feel it. So hopefully that will go all back clear and nothing will come up. Like, and yeah, so the midwives have weighed him too, and he did lose about 3% of his birth weight, but he's put it back on today, so he's back up to his birth weight, which is really good, because he is greedy. Like, he will literally want a lot of food when he wakes up. He wants his bottles. We're getting him SMA. That's what I had at the hospital. Like, that's what I chose, the SMA Pro, but then I had the SMA Little Steps formula in my cupboard. But my plan was to transition him on the Kendamil, which I have started to do now. SMA is good, but the Kendamil has more hold fats, and it'll kind of keep him a bit fuller for longer, and he'll feel more satisfied. That with my breast milk, he'll be completely fine. Obviously, I think Kendamil will be better for him. So yeah, I did buy the Kendamil, like a starter pack, like the wee bottles. So he'll have lem when we go out, and yeah, I'm gonna like plan to buy more lem just for when we do eventually take them out, because obviously the first couple of weeks we're kind of not trying to take them out as much and just more in the house, and obviously we've got like our family and friends who would mind them, and then we go out and do what we need to do, like shopping or whatnot, which is amazing. But it's just because it's so cold and you don't want them catching a cold and there's all these sicknesses about. But in the next coming weeks, I will be taking them out for wee short walks, wee short bursts here and there. Hopefully this week, if it isn't too bad the weather wise, like the weekend, probably taking the church or something. We'll see how it goes, a lamppost. And yeah, so he's doing absolutely amazing, and he's just a wee cute, he's just so lovely, lovable as well, and yeah, I just love him to bits, I really do. He's amazing. And I will put a picture up of what he looks like if you're wondering. I didn't want to wake him, he's sleeping, so I'd effectively be raged if I woke him up for a video, but obviously if he's awake in the future videos I will show you him properly. So yeah, on to me. So my recovery's actually been really good. I did have a water birth, which was quite a quick birth. I was in labour for around 12 hours, like 12 hours, yeah, just over 12 hours, which is really good for like a first time mum. Like normally you're in labour a lot longer than that, and the contraction started at 5:30 and I gave birth to him at 10 to 6 at night. So that was really good. I had my water birth. I didn't have anything other than gas and air. I didn't have paracetamol when I was labouring at home, so yeah, I don't want to go into too much details to spoil it for like the labour and delivery story. But it was quite a calm and peaceful delivery, and I'm so glad I was able to have that water birth. And I did get a secondary tear, which I had to get stitches for, and they're healing up really nice. I got midwives to check them a few times and they are healing up really well. The bleeding's kind of calmed down a good bit. I'm still wearing pads, you have to. I'm still trying to keep the area dry and clean and to prevent any infections, because I don't want to get an infection down there. It would be horrible. But yeah, I am going to start doing more regular pelvic floor, because I would need to, because obviously pregnancy and all and childbirth does weaken your pelvic floor, and I feel like mine has been a bit weakened, so I am going to do more pelvic floor. And also there's exercises that kind of help pull in any diastasis recti, like that muscle separation. I will do when I'm doing my pelvic floor is doing like the muscle workout that brings the muscles together, and I'll be trying to do that every day, and just to strengthen everything back up again and to tone my stomach. So the bleeding was really heavy to start, like the first night literally soaking for a couple of pads, and after that it kind of got lighter, but I did get more cramps. Obviously after breastfeeding them I would get more cramps, and I just took a few paracetamol like here and there in the hospital, but I didn't need that much. But I think by night 3 I think the cramps were just bad, so I had to take paracetamol on night 2, to take some too, and obviously night 1 just to help. So I did have gas in there while I was getting stitched up, and I did get the numbing injection, but I was swinging on that gas in there because it feels great. If you're ever gonna go into labour, just get gas in there if you can. It's amazing. It really is. So yeah, the bleeding is still there, but it's lightened up a good bit. It's still like a period blood kind of thing. I know TMI, but it's postnatal kind of updates of what to expect. So the stomach has went down quite a good few bit. I did have that kind of postpartum bump, but that was only for a few days, and then it started to kind of contract in. Obviously with the breastfeeding, that kind of helps the womb contract back. And when I left the hospital, I still had a little bit of the bump, but most of it was gone, which is crazy. Didn't expect me to like lose the bump that quick. But also I have been using some, I think I've got a note, put it away. I have been using them Shein belly wraps, which have been helping, because I found in hospital my back did seem a bit sore and my back just felt weak. So obviously because of everything was stretched out during pregnancy, so them wraps have really helped support it back and also bring the stomach and everything back in, and they're good for helping with like the muscle separation to bring it all back together. So what I have been doing, I missed one day, what I have been doing is trying to wear my belly wrap for about 6 hours a day, because it gives you the best of both worlds. You're moving around wearing it, and then also it's bringing the muscles and everything back in, and then when you have it off, it kind of helps train your body to kind of come back in together, which is amazing. And I do think that has helped as well. And clothes wise, I'm fitting into a lot of my normal clothes. I haven't tried any of the jeans yet. I'm still kind of wearing maternity, if I could speak, maternity jeans, but my leggings, my ones that kind of sucked me in, they still fit. They put them on I think a couple of days ago and literally just fitted like a glove, like it just sucked everything in, which was amazing. And also, like, I think a lot of normal tops and all fit. Obviously winter was heavily pregnant, so a lot of my jumpers were oversized or they were stretchy, so a lot of them did fit and bump, and I did have some maternity clothes. Like yesterday I was wearing my maternity top, the one with the black and white stripes, and I was wearing a wrap and limsucky and leggings, and it was strange seeing me wearing that top with a flat stomach, literally. Now, I'm not saying that just to kind of brag, because everyone's different. I didn't expect to kind of snap back a good bit, and I'm grateful I did. Obviously, once I get the all clear, I'm going to start doing more like intense exercise, but I'm going to build it up by going on wee walks and by doing my pelvic floor and stomach exercises, obviously to bring the muscles back together, just to prepare myself for doing more intense workouts. And I feel like I don't feel too sore down there or anything. I do still feel a bit tender, but it's kind of not as bad. The first few days it was, but now it's kind of, it almost feels normal. It almost feels normal. Boobs, because I'm breastfeeding, they do feel a bit fuller and a bit bigger. Not by a load. I did grow like a cup size in pregnancy, I would say, half a cup or full cup size, and they've kind of stayed like they've stayed a bit like that. Now I have to try on the bras I was wearing in pregnancy, because I bought some that were a bit bigger for like postnatal, and they fit. And I don't know if the ones for pregnancy, they might still fit and they might not. But yeah, so they haven't grown a whole load. Hopefully they don't grow too much, like, because I don't want them to be like massive, but they are like bigger than what they were pre-pregnancy, just say it like that. And the milk came in I think around day 5. I didn't really feel it, like I just felt a bit like tender and a bit full, like the boobs felt full, but not like really painful or anything. Like everyone said, oh, you'll feel painful, you'll leak everywhere. I didn't. Like a little bit, but not really that much. I wasn't really a licker, and I was like, there's something wrong, there's no milk coming in. Then the midwife said today that there was, so that's a good sign, because I was worried, oh, there's no milk. Also another thing for postpartum is the hormones. They're no joke, literally no joke. I am up and down like a yo-yo this whole week. So obviously running on adrenaline when I had him, and then all the love and everything. But by day 2 or day 3, cry and everything, because obviously your hormones crash. And then when I got out of hospital all day, it was, once I had a good sleep, because I found sometimes with the adrenaline running through me, it was hard to sleep. But once I got a good sleep last night at the hospital, I felt a lot fresher, so I was on like a buzz, but also a bit emotional. Like I cried in the car coming home, because I was like, oh, the last time I was in this car was when we're taking dogs out for a walk, and I just had my swipe at the midwife appointment. I did have the swipe too, by the way, which did work. I had it on Wednesday, I went to labour on the Thursday, and that swipe did work. It wasn't too sore, bit uncomfortable, but it worked. But I had that feeling, oh, something's gonna happen. You just know. Like I just felt like I'm gonna go into the labour within this next couple of days, and I did. And I was all emotional, like sitting in the back with Noah in the car, and I was like, but I didn't want to rack makeup because I had makeup all sitting nice for going home. And yeah, it was crazy. I was like, oh no, crying, crying, crying. And then when I got home the first night or so, the day or so, I was all like happy and hyper. Like I have never been that hyper my whole pregnancy. I did have bursts of it, but my whole pregnancy, I'm not gonna lie, I did suffer with low mood. And I realised this more and more now. And I was crying about it. I was like crying to Noah, like, I'm so sorry for all the bad thoughts I had and everything. And yeah, literally, like, was back to my hyper self in a couple of days. And then yesterday I was really, really tearful, like gardening at this smallest thing. Like I remember like last night gardening saying he's only gonna be a week old tomorrow, and oh my goodness, I was literally crying, like rivers of tears. Every time someone came in, like literally, hormones are no joke. But today I just feel like normal. I just feel normal because I had a good wee trip out. His auntie minded him for the day, which was lovely. I had a few hours to myself. Me and Connor just went out, coffee, Starbucks coffee, and a bit of shopping, and I just feel great. So without further ado, I'll show you my postnatal body. If you can see, sorry about the mess. So here's what it looks like in the clothes, and then from the side, from the other side. And did notice throughout the rest of pregnancy, like the last 6 weeks, did get a bit of swelling, and I feel my face is thinner too, and I don't feel as swollen, even though it wasn't that swollen, but I noticed just all that went. So I'm going to tuck the top in. I'm still wearing these maternity leggings. I'm just going to pull them down and show you from the side, from the front, and from the other side. So literally, I'll pull it right up, might as well. No pearls on here, but literally I'm pretty much near enough back to normal now. Before I got pregnant, I did have a little bit of a like poochy bit, like I didn't really have completely flat stomach, so I feel that it's near enough back to normal. This part used to have like a bit more not back fat, like rib fat, but it's near enough completely smooth, like it's smoothed down. Bit of loose skin, but that's tightening up. The back, I've got like lost some back fat, so I have, and it actually even looks better than what it did pre-pregnancy. Like I don't really have like the big bulges. Like it used to look like this when I was at my lowest weight. I would have probably got it less smooth, but now it's pretty much as smooth, even relaxed, which is crazy. It's amazing. Sucked in, literally concave. I'm just so happy, and with the exercises I think I can get myself even skinnier than what I was post or pre-pregnancy, because I felt pre-pregnancy, even though I was fairly slim, I felt like I needed to lose a bit of weight, like about half a stone. I will post a picture of what I looked like in my bikini in Benidorm pre-pregnancy, just so you can compare. And I do feel I look better now, and with the exercise, and obviously with losing a bit of weight, because I want to lose more weight just to get me really slim down, and breastfeeding's going to help with that. And even though it's not all about losing weight and being skinny, but I feel that I'm a small person and I look better thinner. Obviously you don't want to get too skinny where I look anorexic, but a nice size 68 or more, like a size 6, well a 68, because I've got big boobs, so if I get down to a 68 I'll be really, really happy, like the size I was in 2019. I'd be so happy if I got back to that, but I'll have no problem like getting back to that. So yeah, that's the end of the update. I hope you enjoyed it, and just remember, like, if you are like concerned about your postnatal body, or think I'm fat compared to you, just everyone's different, and you can, like, once you feel ready, just if you feel like you're uncomfortable, just kind of go on some like lifestyle change that it's healthy and it's going to suit you. And even if you didn't snap back, your body's amazing for creating life. So just look at like that and just try to enjoy your new baby, and just try and just try and get some self-love. And if you're unhappy with the way it looks, then diet and exercise, and just and go on walks with the baby and do things like that. That's going to help boost your mental health, and that's what I plan to do when this weather gets a good bit better, take Noah out for a walk. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this update, this video, and I'll see you again for the next one. Stay gorgeous, God bless, bye. Oh, burping there. Bye.